Have you ever looked up at the night sky, gazing at the endless expanse of stars above, and felt a sense of wonder about what lies beyond our world? Maybe you've caught yourself imagining what it would be like to actually live up there, among the stars, not just as a visitor, but as a true resident of space. Picture it, a home, a thriving city, floating high above the Earth, where people work, play, and build new lives in orbit, surrounded by the beauty and mystery of the cosmos. This isn't just science fiction. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon and Blue Origin, has a bold vision for humanity's future. He imagines millions of people living and working in vast, orbiting habitats by the year 2050, creating a new chapter in our story as a species. The idea is revolutionary. By moving heavy industry and even large parts of our population into space, we could give Earth a chance to recover, restoring its forests, oceans, and atmosphere for future generations. Imagine factories orbiting the planet, powered by the limitless energy of the sun, producing goods without polluting our home world. Earth could become a place for living, learning, and enjoying nature, while space handles the heavy lifting. Of course, this vision comes with enormous challenges. We'd need to invent new ways to build gigantic structures in the vacuum of space, create artificial gravity so people can live healthy lives, and develop technologies to support entire communities far from Earth. But the rewards could be incredible. By tapping into the vast resources of the solar system, mining asteroids, harnessing solar power, and building new habitats, we could create a flourishing new branch of human civilization, expanding our reach and our potential. What would daily life be like in these orbiting worlds? Would families thrive in artificial gravity, with views of Earth and the stars? Could we build vibrant communities, schools, and cultures in space? The dream of living in space is no longer just a fantasy. With each new rocket launch and technological breakthrough, we move closer to making it a reality. The next great adventure for humanity may be waiting for us among the stars. In the historic city of Turin, Italy, during the much-anticipated Tech Week 2025, Jeff Bezos took the stage to unveil a bold and ambitious roadmap for humanity's future beyond Earth. The atmosphere was electric as visionaries, engineers, and dreamers from around the globe gathered to witness what many are calling a turning point in our relationship with space. Bezos proposed that within just 20 to 30 years, we could witness the birth of the first generation of permanent space dwellers, people who would live, work, and even raise families in orbit, calling space their true home. The motivation behind this vision is twofold: energy and preservation. As our civilization grows, so does our hunger for energy and resources, putting immense pressure on our planet's delicate ecosystems. Space, Bezos explained, offers virtually limitless solar power. By moving heavy industry off-planet, we could dramatically reduce pollution and protect Earth's natural beauty for future generations. In this future, Earth would become a sanctuary, a place for people to live, thrive, and enjoy nature, while civilization's heavy lifting and manufacturing take place far above, in the vastness of space. Central to Bezos's vision are O'Neill cylinders, enormous rotating habitats designed to replicate Earth's gravity and environment. These structures could become entire worlds in themselves, floating in the void. Inside these habitats, millions could live comfortably, surrounded by vibrant ecosystems, towns, and parks. Children could play in artificial gravity, and communities would flourish in ways we can only begin to imagine. To build these colossal structures, Bezos envisions using advanced robotics and harnessing resources already available in space, such as metals and minerals from asteroids and the moon. Autonomous robots would mine these celestial bodies, transporting raw materials to orbital construction sites, where habitats would be assembled piece by piece, high above Earth's surface. This approach would avoid the enormous cost and environmental impact of launching everything from Earth, making space settlement more sustainable and achievable. Bezos's talk was more than just a presentation. It was a passionate call to action, urging the world's brightest minds, innovators, and problem solvers to join this grand endeavor and help turn this vision into reality. He wasn't merely selling a dream, he was laying out a solvable engineering challenge, inviting a new generation to help build the future among the stars. When thinking about humanity's future in space, two names stand out: Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. Both are visionaries, each with a bold plan for how our species might take its next giant leap beyond Earth. Their ambitions have captured the imagination of millions, and their rivalry is shaping the direction of space exploration for decades to come. Jeff Bezos focuses on building massive O'Neill cylinder habitats in near-Earth orbit, envisioning a future where humanity stays close to home but expands outward into space. These colossal structures would float above our planet, providing new places to live, work, and play, all within reach of Earth. In Bezos's vision, these habitats would be seamlessly integrated into a single Earth-space economy, allowing for easy travel, trade, and communication between the surface and orbit. People could commute to space as easily as we travel between cities today, blurring the line between Earth and the cosmos. Inside, custom-designed environments would offer perfect weather, blue skies, and even Earth-like gravity. Imagine strolling through lush parks, living in vibrant communities, and enjoying all the comforts of home, except you're floating high above the planet. Musk, on the other hand, sets his sights much farther away. He is driven by the need to make humanity a truly multi-planetary species, with Mars as our next great destination. For Musk, settling Mars is not just a dream, but a necessity for the long-term survival of our civilization. Mars offers a potential backup for civilization, a place where humanity could start anew if disaster ever struck Earth. But the Red Planet is a harsh and unforgiving world, with a thin atmosphere, freezing temperatures, and frequent dust storms that make life there incredibly challenging. Surviving on Mars would require us to adapt in ways we've never done before. Living inside pressurized domes, shielding ourselves from deadly radiation, and finding new ways to grow food and create communities in an alien environment. In essence, Bezos wants to bring the very best parts of Earth into space, recreating our world in orbit, while Musk wants us to embrace the challenge of living on another planet entirely. Both visions are incredibly inspiring, and they may not be mutually exclusive. Each offers a different path to the stars, and together, they expand the possibilities for our future. Perhaps the true future of humanity lies in pursuing both approaches, building vibrant communities in orbit while also reaching out to settle new worlds like Mars, expanding our reach across the solar system. The journey to Mars is longer, riskier, and filled with unknowns, but it offers the promise of a fresh start and the thrill of true exploration. Bezos's approach leverages Earth's proximity and resources, making space more accessible, while Musk's vision ensures our long-term survival by planting roots on another world. Each path comes with its own unique set of challenges and opportunities, from engineering marvels in orbit to pioneering life on a distant planet. Both will require innovation, courage, and a willingness to dream big. The ongoing debate between these two visions highlights the diversity of thought and creativity driving space exploration today. It's a conversation that will shape our destiny among the stars. Ultimately, both paths contribute to humanity's expansion beyond Earth, ensuring that our story continues, wherever we choose to go in the cosmos. Jeff Bezos' dream of millions living in space is grounded in cutting-edge technology. Advanced robotics and AI are key to building city-sized habitats in space. Autonomous robots would assemble massive O'Neill cylinders in orbit, performing complex tasks. AI would coordinate thousands of machines, optimizing resources and troubleshooting in real time. This automation is essential for the scale and timeline Bezos envisions. Space would also host heavy industry and data centers, powered by clean, solar energy. Robots would handle production lines, from mining asteroids to manufacturing goods. Space becomes the engine of our industrial and digital economies, driven by a robotic workforce. This vision promises a cleaner planet and a thriving space economy. The vision of living in space is inspiring, but filled with challenges. The cost is staggering, requiring trillions of dollars for rockets, robotics, and materials. Critics argue this money could solve Earth's urgent problems, but proponents see it as a long-term solution. Technical hurdles include creating artificial gravity and reliable life support systems. Radiation is a serious danger, requiring thick shielding for protection. The psychological impact of living in an artificial environment is unknown. We must master engineering, physics, psychology, and sociology to ensure these worlds are livable. The challenges are immense, but the potential rewards are transformative. Overcoming these obstacles could redefine humanity's future in space. The announcement of Bezos' grand plan created a stir, mixing awe, excitement, and humor. Sci-fi fans and space enthusiasts see their dreams coming true, while social media buzzes with support. The media amplifies this wonder, inspiring young people with the hope of a better future. However, skepticism and humor abound, with memes poking fun at the cost and logistics. Experts acknowledge the plan's sound physics but highlight monumental challenges. Ethical questions arise about who gets to go and whether space will be exclusive to the wealthy. These conversations ensure the dream of space doesn't leave humanity behind. The public reaction reflects the complexity of this ambitious vision. Humor and skepticism are part of processing such a world-changing idea. Bezos' vision reshapes our future, with profound implications for Earth and society. Moving industry off-planet could reduce pollution and transform Earth into a garden. A new space economy would create industries and jobs, driving technological innovation. However, questions of social equity arise. Who gets to go, and will space be for the wealthy? Ensuring fairness and inclusivity is a major challenge in this new era. Governance of space territories presents complex problems, requiring international cooperation. The opening of this frontier is a political and philosophical project, not just technological. We must build better societies, learning from past mistakes for a just future. The idea of millions living in orbit by 2050 is audacious, challenging us to think long-term. Bezos' vision inspires a passion for STEM and unites people around a common purpose. The journey to space brings out our creativity, courage, and desire to explore. We must remain grounded, solving Earth's problems while planning for space. Space technology could transform life on Earth, building a better world now. The dream of space is about hope, abundance, and expanding without destroying Earth. It's the next step in humanity's journey, from Earth to the cosmos. The path is long and difficult, but worth taking for the next giant leap. This vision represents a leap in imagination and aspiration for humankind. The next decade is critical for the dream of space habitats. Key milestones include developing reusable rockets like Blue Origin's New Glenn. In-space manufacturing and resource utilization on the Moon are essential. Robotic assembly in orbit will pave the way for larger projects. International collaboration is crucial for building a future in space. Partnerships between private companies and government agencies will drive progress. Agreements on space resource rights and orbital management are needed. The journey to 2050 has begun, with progress in these areas indicating our pace. The road ahead is long, but the dream of living among the stars is within reach.